comes the spray foam insulation. There's the two 600 square foot kits of FoamitGreen for doing the installation in the cabin. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but my thought is I got 750 square feet in here, including all the walls and the ceiling. But then that's not taking out any of the windows or the door or all these 2x4s. And those add up. Every 9 of them is a foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 right here. There's a, that's a bunch of square feet less right there. And then of course they go all the way around. And then here on this wall, they're 4 wide there and 4 wide right here. So, I don't know. I want to put 3 inches at least up in the ceiling. And then I want to do around the bottom. And then I'll start working my way up. Because if I can keep the drafts from coming in the bottom and going out the top, then the insulation is doing what I want it to do. So, we'll see. Never sprayed foam before. I have tried spray painting. I even spray painted my first car. It was white when I got it and I spray painted it black. And it really didn't look too bad when I was done. But it's not something I want to do again. So, alright, well I gotta get to it. Get this stuff inside. I had a couple of conundrums facing me because I've never sprayed foam before, so I have no idea how it's going to work, how much it expands, where it's going to push out. So I decided to extend this ledge just a little bit by putting some boards up there. And these are the scraps left over from the flooring. I already put a ledge up on this wall. This is the one that was really perplexing me. I was thinking about standing some 2x4s up in between those rafters. But then I couldn't figure out how to nail in the next one in a straight line because it would already be blocked by that one. So I said, screw it, and I was thinking of tying up some Reflectix and laying it across there about a foot wide, 6-inch wide strip or something across the top. And again, because I don't know much about the foam, I didn't know how much pressure would be pushing on the Reflectix, and to have it all drop down and a big glop of foam come falling on the floor wasn't going to do me any good. So I only got one more piece to put up. So that's the end of the scrap from the flooring. And then the other thing was how to move the foam around. So I got a furniture dolly, the cheapest one from Walmart, and both of them fit on there perfect. And these blue lines here are where I had blue taped the layout I was going to put in here. It helped me see exactly how much room I really had. But I'm going to start the foam. Gotta wait for it to cool off enough to do it. And hopefully this Wednesday, we're expecting a high of about 89. So that should be perfect, because I want it between 65 and 85, no warmer than 90. There's not really a whole lot of room up here. So again, I wasn't sure how the foam was going to fill this out. So, and I'd like to try and keep all that area for storage. I'm going to have to foam the roof of the porch, unless I can find some rock wool somewhere. And I don't know if that's going to be a possibility, because they sell at minimum of 3 bags per order. And I don't need 3 bags. 1 bag would be perfect. So that's how I solved those problems. Good morning, everyone. Desert Horizons, AZ Off-Grid Unplugged RV Ranch. Cabin Ranch. There's Remy. And there's Ruger. You can tell Ruger's the supervisor. Anyway, I brought you out to show you how I'm going to do around the base of the cabin. This is kind of just like a mock-up, so I can get it in proper light to show you what I got. There's the hardware cloth that is laying completely underneath the cabin. And for example, this piece here I have on top of this piece. And then right here is the runner. So it overlaps by almost a foot. And same thing down there on that end. I have this piece up on top of that piece. So that should stop them from getting in there. And here's some Reflectix I have left over. So I don't know for sure how I'm going to attach it. Whether I put short little sheet metal screws in or tape it. I don't know exactly what will work, but I'll figure out something. And see, that goes down almost to the bottom of the trench. I may have dug it just a little too deep. That's easy to rectify. And then I'm going to come around with this aluminum, and it's not going to go quite as far down into the trench because it doesn't need to. I just want it so that when I screw this up, because I'm going to screw it up with longer sheet metal screws, just above where the hardware cloth is, and that's the plan all the way around. Now, whether or not I'll get any R value out of this, I don't know. Probably not. But a quarter of 1 is still better than 0. So, but that's what my plan is, to do all the way around. I just started digging the trench, so it's going to take me a while. I think I'm going to work on the shady part this morning. And then as the sun goes up and over, I'll work my way around and out on this side. It's going to be a couple-day project. I don't even know if I'm going to really get started on it today or just get it all laid out. It all depends on what the supervisor orders me to do. You can see it's already break time for the help. So, just another one of the projects. You can see I got rid of that wood thing and brought over some blocks. That's closer to the right height. I don't know for sure if I'm going to keep them or if that one 10-inch step just wasn't quite deep enough. And so I figured I better get it out of there before I slipped and fell, and God knows what would have broke on me. And it's laundry day. That one's running. That water's dirty. Jeez. Of course, I had to fill up the water buckets for the puppies. So, yep. Not going to do anything today on the cabin because it's going to get too hot by the time I get done doing laundry. And I've had this machine I've been using it exclusively for about 3.5 years now, maybe a little more. And it's still working great. I love it. $99 from Amazon. That was tax and shipping and everything. So. Neat little machine. The only drawback is you can't wash large loads at one time. Big deal. So I have to wash 3 loads, or 3 or 4 instead of 2. Oh well. Yep. Good morning, everyone. Desert Horizons, AZ Off-Grid Unplugged RV Ranch, cabin ranch. It'll take me a little while to get used to that. But that's what it looks like from the backside. And now you can see why I put it where I put it. The trees will give us some nice shade in the morning. Because of the terrain around here, I can't walk a straight line, but I'm going to try and do a walk around tour. Still got all sorts of crap there, like the ladder and all that. Favorite angle between the 2 Ocotillos. Looks perfect sitting there. And you can see I trimmed up this Palo Verde. Maybe you can make it look more like a real tree when it grows up.